Hey guys, welcome back. So this is going to be the first installation in the Week of My Life series. This video is actually going to be a lot of trial and error. I actually have been working on editing the video before doing this update. In filming, I actually realized that I didn't have a lot of content, and there are certain moments that I lack content and there's other moments that I kind of had too much of. So the other thing I learned also is I need to work on my transitions, and from getting from place to place for the day in my life or the week in my life videos, I'm suddenly in one place and then I have to explain what's going on in between. So hopefully this will be a little bit more interesting. Alright, so I've made it to the park and I'm gonna go walking around. I brought my phone because the camera is just too clunky to go running with, and this is the workout attire because again it's expected to be like in the 80s, so it's actually already pretty warm. I think it's like 50 or 60 something, and it sounds like it might be cold, but the sun actually is really strong, so it doesn't even feel like it. It feels more like 70, 75 to be honest, and especially then once you start running, yeah, it feels really warm. So the following day, I actually went to the Riverside Plaza early on Black Friday. I didn't think I was going to participate this year, but I was trying to find the Nintendo Switch OLED model. Alright, so they did not have the OLED console that I was looking for, so I decided to come on a walkover / run to Victoria Avenue. It's pretty nice, pretty quiet. One day in the future, I will make a video on this section of Riverside and Arlington and things to do, and then we'll go ahead and walk and do a little more detailed tour of Victoria Avenue. Wow, this looks delicious. I went to the Festival of Lights 2 times this past week. So here they are. So the Festival of Lights is our city's main attraction for events, and typically in most years it's actually bigger, but because of COVID they actually scaled it back and used a lot less lights, and there's also not a lot of the things that you will typically see in pre-COVID years, such as the Ferris wheel, rides, ice skating rinks, vendors, and also the Festival of Trees, which everybody participates in the city, at least the organizations. Everybody gets a tree and they have them at the convention center for viewing. So this year we have none of that, but we still have lights, about like half of what's typically up. So we went out to go see them and we had a lot of fun. Look at this star right here.
No, the guy with the dog is the okay guy. The guy has
Okay, so these are the archways underneath the Mission Inn. They actually surround the whole block of the Mission, and they fill the arches with lights. So we actually went to the Corona Crossings to go get some food because my sister wanted to go eat there. So we drove to Corona and had some food. In the meantime, I went to go look for a Nintendo Switch. Oh my god, look at all those people for the sales. Christmas is on. From here, it doesn't look like it, but if you were to look, the parking lot's pretty full except for the really far off parking spaces. And traffic itself, there's a lot of traffic. But this is a nice little shopping center. It's kind of empty right now because it's nighttime, but they have this little walkway, kind of very similar to downtown Riverside. There's this little there. so I'm gonna head on over to GameStop over there and see if they have the Switch available. So they did not have it at GameStop, so now I'm gonna try Best Buy. Okay, so they didn't have it at Best Buy, but take a look at the Christmas tree. Everybody is in the Christmas spirit, and everything is decorated. It looks really nice. So after Best Buy, I actually went to 2 more Targets to try to find the Switch, but both of them didn't have anything, so I called it quits, and we went home to go to sleep. Hey guys, good morning. So I'm about to go on my morning run. Haven't been feeling that energetic to get up early recently because it's been a little chilly, and I've kind of just been overrunning because I've been running for the past 2.5 to 3 years. So I kind of took a break around July from running, and I need to really get back on it. Scented candles makes the whole place smell a lot better. Okay, so I'm actually gonna get ready to go to a friend's house right now. It's gonna be their birthday. So the following Thursday, I actually headed out with some coworkers to go to see the Festival of Lights and the Riverside Art Walk. Okay, so parking was really easy to find. It's a bit more crowded than I anticipated though, because we have the Festival of Lights and the Art Walk going on right now. I'm headed over to meet up with a few of my friends. Yeah, it was kind of difficult to get over here because they had Mission Avenue closed off, or I don't know what. I'll probably find out tomorrow. But I finally got here. It took me a little bit longer. It added about another 20 minutes, but that's okay because I'm already here. This year actually, well, once every year the Art Walk and the Festival of Lights coincide, so I went to the Art Walk. The Art Walk's actually really cool. There's a lot of vendors, there's a lot of people selling different things. You can typically find a lot of anime, a lot of Disney stuff if you're into that, as well as, you know, earrings, necklaces, accessories, crocheted stuff, and stickers, and of course pieces of art. Typically, in most cases, the museums are going to be open for free. We have about 2 or 3 museums here in the city that participate. The Riverside Art Museum, as well as the UCR Museum. So I recommend that you check those out.
Wow, that is. I mean, look at this so close.
Okay, so this is the former YMCA building, which is used as a studio for a lot of artists to display their work. We have here a lot of stuff for sale. Alright you guys, so we have come to Saku Ramen. It looks like there's a bit of a wait, but the food is really good. It kind of takes me back to Honolulu where we had to wait for the udon shop. Maybe I should flash back some of the footage for that. But I kind of see like the little logo. Yeah, so it's really cool inside, just wait. This place has been really getting more and more popular as time has gone up. They've recently opened. I want to say it was like about a year ago or within the last few months. Typically, the ramen around here is like okayish, but this one's actually quite good. So a lot of people have been going up to Saku Ramen and trying it out. Alright, so this is the ramen. I took off all of the onions because I'm not personally a fan of onions, but I left the corn, I added some corn in there. Alright, so this is the Mission Inn. It was founded by Frank Miller back in the early days of Riverside. It grew from a small tavern into taking up the whole block in the city's downtown. There's been several presidents that have stayed here, as well as celebrities. It's known for its mission revival style, one of the largest examples in the country. And of course, this is the Festival of Lights, which we have here every single year in the city. There's typically in most years it'll be 3 million lights in display, but this year it's been scaled back down to because of COVID. Wow! Alright, so now we're making our way over to the food lab. It looks like there's actually an event going on here at the Fox Theater. It's also part of the Arts Walk. There's usually events that concur with the Arts Walk itself. So like we just saw in the Municipal Auditorium, there's some things going on. And they finally look like they're making some progress with this. It's taking a while to build this building, but I'm going to be really excited once it finishes. Alright. Alright. We are getting into the holiday spirit by putting these. Oh, I forgot to make Rena snowflakes. Oh, I'll get to work on that next week. Okay, so I almost forgot to record this, but this is what the beignets look like. I got all 3 sauces. I kind of made a little mess. I got all 3 sauces that I want to try. So I think she said it was caramel, raspberry, and chocolate. So let's see. I'm gonna go with the raspberry first. It actually tastes like a malasada. It's actually really good. So just got back home from my run a little while ago, made some breakfast, and I'm gonna head on over to Target to buy a few of the things that I need to get because tomorrow we have a Christmas party and I need to go get a present for my Secret Santa. Okay, so we're actually going to go eat right now some Mexican food. My mom wanted some homemade tortilla style, so we're gonna go to a restaurant and have breakfast. So I was actually hoping to have some pico de gallo with my burrito, but they didn't have any. Overall, I thought that the food was alright, and then my mom and dad actually liked it. They really, again, as I mentioned before, they really like those homemade tortillas, as well as a café de olla. So I put together some cookies for my friend's party later today. It's gonna be a Christmas/Halloween party. Alright, so I'm here at my friend's house. I am taking part of Team Halloween and I am King Boo, so it's going to be a Halloween versus Christmas type party. So that's actually the cookies that I worked on, the little Christmas trees and the jack-o'-lanterns. Okay, so I guess we're playing some kind of a game where we have abilities, and these are the ones that I got. We're being held hostage by this elf right here. Okay, so apparently we lost life.
Well, eat it, and they have to spit it out, then that person loses.
Oh, they feel like
You guys better just walk.
You got it. Yeah, I see everything.
The party actually was really fun. and I stayed really late into the night, so I don't have a lot of content to film for Sunday since I didn't go on my run or I didn't really do any errands. So I'm just gonna work on editing the videos. As always, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe and leave some comments below. It really helps me out. And thanks again for watching. See you all soon next week with a travel vlog. Bye.